Welcome. What will you do in retirement? Your money depends on it. A recent article has sparked a conversation about this very question. Retirements aren't just about the balance on a bank statement, they're about how you choose to spend the 20 years, or more, that await many. That 20-year figure isn't a spare moment in TikTok's timeline or a debut of a new pop star, it's the average remaining life expectancy for people in the US as they hit 65 today. According to the Social Security Administration, men are expected to live an average of 18.5 years after 65 and women 21 years. These numbers are up from the 1970s, a 41% jump for men and a 23% rise for women. For a lot of people, this leap in longevity is real and it shapes the retention phase of the economy almost as much as the numbers that budget analysts obsess over. The article points out that most people can't plan well for the future because they've never lived the experience the way it will feel. Michael Cruz, a wealth management executive who wrote Saturday Every Day, says, most people have never been retired, so they can't connect their present reality with their future unknown reality. He continues, the biggest question that people miss is the goal setting and lifestyle for your retirement, and people just aren't having those conversations. Financial planners now echo that sentiment, and it's a shift from the traditional focus on net worth, tax brackets, or gift tax exclusions. Instead, they emphasize question, how do you plan to spend your time? For many baby boomers, the year 6 million older Americans reach 65, they may be retired for a decade, but some will spend 3 decades or more in leisure. The life planning challenge becomes central to the decisions about devices, home upgrades, travel or healthcare. The author uses the example of Liz Cloman, a 64-year-old from Trumansburg, New York, to illustrate how a thoughtful strategy pays off. Liz was a lifelong swimmer and triathlon competitor. After a back injury, she taught Pilates and yoga. She says her fit of planning was not an afterthought, she mapped out her interests and the energy she could reserve for them. This kind of intentional design allows folks to evaluate where they fit their passion into work, their resources, and how the ages will ultimately play out. The takeaway from the piece isn't just the data, the 18.5 and to 1-year average, the accelerating longevity stats, but the idea that your financial health is intimately linked to your lifestyle choices in retirement. A well-constrained sandbox of active pursuits, travel, projects and time with family can help shape a more balanced budget. That is the smarter optimization that folks are starting to embrace, not just how you grow money, but how you grow your life. With that perspective, retirees can ensure that both their time and their money thrive for the next generation of decades. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for more stories on living well.